guys, hope you're doing okay. We're gonna see what's going on with the energy. Nope. Let's see what's going on. I did shuffle these quite a bit. I did. Oh, somebody's the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's confident. Somebody is resourceful. Somebody's making good decisions. Give me what's going on with the collective. Alright. Empress. Queen of Pentacles, Empress. We have the Empress that comes up. Somebody could be a mother. Maybe you guys are expecting a child. Maybe you guys are trying to birth something new. You guys are coming across as the Empress energy. So this is about creation. So you guys are creating something. I feel like there could be somebody who's pregnant though. Somebody could be a Libra. Somebody could be a Taurus. Alright, so we have that. Something with motherhood comes up. This could be about a mother. But I really feel like somebody might be giving birth or something like that. Somebody could find out that they're pregnant. That's cute. Give me more, please. Alright, we also have here Three of Swords. Oh, somebody's brokenhearted over this situation. I mean, I am looking at the Empress's expression, and she's the Empress. And we know she's got a lot of love to give. We know that she has a lot of creative ideas. She birds. She's a mother. We get that. But there's a Three of Swords here. Somebody could be brokenhearted about a situation. There could have been some breakup, separation. Maybe there's a divorce or something like that. I don't know if this happened when you revealed that you were pregnant. I don't know. Somebody could be dealing with a Libra here. I see Libra energy that comes up under Three of Swords. Give me more, please. What else is going on with the collective? Okay. Yeah. Alright. We have somebody's a false person. Alright, so somebody comes up as a false person. Intuitive Cab, you come up reversed here. Somebody didn't use their intuition. Ciao. Somebody didn't use their intuition when it came to some person. It could be whoever this is, they broke your heart. They presented themselves to be one way, and they actually wound up being another way. So they misrepresented who they are. Somebody, I don't want to say that. I feel like this could have happened to an Empress. Somebody didn't use their intuition with Intuitive Cab coming out reversed about a person, or maybe you just missed it. I don't know what happened. All I know is somebody's heart is broken because they found out somebody misrepresented who they are. They lied about something, who they were during the day, and who they turned into at night, completely different. I feel like this happened to you, Empress. And some of you guys are feeling, maybe you feel like you're hoodwinked or something. You do look like, wait, what just happened? Now, I know I can handle the situation. I can handle anything. But really, what just happened to me? It's kind of like that. Alright, so you guys like a little confused about something. Alright, you still gonna do the doggone thing, but I'm just saying, you look like you're a little confused. And now it looks like you guys are brokenhearted. Somebody lied to you guys. What's up with this? Tell me about, what did the collective ignore? Tell me more about this, please. Alright, white magic. Maybe you guys ignored your intuition and you're now praying. Somebody could have said, because somebody did come across as a false person, it may have come across as somebody who was spiritual, and they turned out not to be. I don't know. There's something with the High Priestess does come out, though. The High Priestess, White Magic High Priestess. This could be you. Somebody could have presented themselves as somebody who was of the light, and they really turned out to be somebody else. Somebody didn't follow their intuition. I look at that because I see this card here up in the clouds. All right, so this person... I don't know if this person is high all the time or something like that, or you found out something, the Three of Swords, something broke my heart, somebody misrepresented who they are. Yeah, somebody, this could be drugs too, because I do see up in the clouds, it looks like somebody smoking something to me, right? Or I don't know, they look like they've been smoking because I see clouds there, or somebody's head is up in the clouds trying to ignore something. You are the High Priestess. Somebody could have said that they were of the light, they're actually of the dark. Maybe they presented themselves as an upstanding citizen who does no drugs that are illegal, right? So maybe they just smoke weed, right? But maybe they presented themselves as somebody who doesn't even do that. Like, I don't even smoke weed, right? Maybe you found something like that out. I feel... Sure. Give me more about this. What else happened here? Oh my goodness, Three of Swords. What? Okay, so the High Priestess. I feel like you guys knew something was wrong. All right, because you can smell the smoke right there, right? Them things are these are some gray clouds, right? So you got gray clouds. 9 times out of 10, you probably smoking something that's just miraculous. I'm thinking if this is weed, right? I don't know, but I see a lot of smoke, or somebody's heads up in the clouds about this situation. But you're the High Priestess, so you know something's wrong, even when this person tries to deny it. All right, whoever this person is that broke your heart, this false person, right? Intuitive Kev, your intuition, either you ignored it or you tried to. I feel like some of you guys tried to ignore this thing that you felt, this urge, this poke. Like, I think you tried to ignore it and you couldn't after a while. I feel like even after that, because Intuitive Kev comes up reverse, so white magic. Some of y'all were praying, however you pray. It says white magic. Some of you guys could do magic, but you were praying like, it's just a difference in wording down here. You were praying, right? High Priestess. It was something that you knew about this person that was off. I don't know when you found this out. Maybe I don't know. It looked like you found out after you got pregnant. I'm getting these same themes, right? Queen of Swords. Some of you guys feel like with this Three of Swords, you broke my heart. I feel like you guys feel like I should have known better, right? I should have known better. Or maybe you guys look at this person now like they're the Queen of Swords here, reversed, right? So maybe you look at somebody like they're a liar. You feel like somebody lied to you. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's a liar, right? Or there's somebody who's dependent, so their lie is dishonesty. They're not truthful in what it is they say. And they're not self-sufficient, so they're trying to hold on. Empress, somebody could have lied and said you were the Queen of Swords, reversed. Right? Maybe that broke your heart. Or maybe this Three of Swords consisted of a Queen of Swords, reversed, right? Because the Three of Swords is somebody who probably stepped out, cheated, or did something. Because somebody's a false person. I'd be surprised if they cheated. I don't see anything that indicates this is work that got away with this. This looks like Four of Pentacles. All right, so Three of Swords. Somebody was dishonest. This could have been somebody at your job. Somebody was dishonest about a collaboration. I have Three of Swords and I got Three of Swords. That's where somebody's heart is broken because maybe a third party or a third factor has entered some situation. Right? It was unexpected. Maybe it broke your heart. But the Queen of Swords, somebody who was dishonest, that's what broke your heart. It could have been a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that broke your heart. For some of you guys with this Four of Pentacles, your heart could have been broken by a Capricorn. Somebody was being greedy. Where did I get collaborate? Oh, because I thought that was the Three of Pentacles. Maybe somebody was being greedy. All right, maybe that's why we have the Four of Pentacles here. Somebody was holding on tightly to money. That could have broke your heart. Maybe somebody wasn't sharing. Maybe somebody presented themselves as generous at first. Or somebody who was sharing. This person turned out to have like a drug problem or an identity crisis. Or they misrepresented literally who they are. Like that. Child. Ooh. It's funny the devil card fell out. I'm not going to take it, but you guys could have found out somebody was the devil. They're presenting themselves to be nice and all. So, I mean, upstanding citizen. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm not getting that from this person, but okay. You say so. Shoot, I'm trying to shuffle these suckers. I'm glad you really can't see what just happened here. I like these. I got to get used to the texture of the cards. Once you use them enough, you'll be like, ta. You know how that go, right? All right, legal matters. Okay. So under false person, we're having the Four of Pentacles here, right? Where somebody misrepresented who they are. They may have come across as somebody who was an upstanding citizen. This person came across as being generous to you, but this person was actually greedy. Four of Pentacles, holding on to possessions, money, finances, you holding on, greed, not giving you what's yours. Somebody could have been embezzling money. For some of you guys, this false person is running into some legal problems, but I feel like you know that. I feel like you know that there's some outstanding legal issues, or you know this person's about to have some. These legal issues, I feel like they exist right now with this Four of Pentacles, or if they don't know, you about to get investigated for Four of Pentacles. That's embezzlement, laundering, scheming, right? Well, however you got this money illegally, you got some legal issues. If somebody's hiding these. This false person is hiding this from you, Empress, but you're the High Priestess. You already know. It's funny because this message is kind of coming up, obviously, with all the decks, but it's just really funny how they appear. So somebody's hiding some legal matters, this false person. Tell me more about what's going on. Nine of Wands. Somebody could be maintaining boundaries, or these legal issues could be about, because Nine of Wands is about boundaries, right? Somebody could be the wounded warrior. I feel like they tried to wound you. I also feel like the reason why somebody might have some legal issues is because they overstepped their boundaries. Nine of Wands is maintaining boundaries or keeping boundaries from certain people. Like your intuition that you ignored maybe told you to stay away from this person for whatever reasons. You knew that they were false. But the Nine of Wands tells me that they could have some legal issues for overstepping their boundaries, meaning doing things that were illegal. Almost like an abuse of power or an abuse of nerve. You know, smelling yourself and who you think you are. This person about to be in court if they're not already about this, right? This person is praying. It could have been you praying at some point, but I feel like they're trying to pray now. When you're the High Priestess, I feel like you guys sit in a place of comfort knowing that it seems like there's going to be some justice in the situation, or at least you guys are able to point people out, right? You know what this person did. Again, you're the High Priestess, and you pray. And you knew somebody was false. You knew somebody was stealing from you. You knew this was going to end up in court. You knew it. So you just let it rock. Kind of like that flow. For some of you guys, Ace of Cups here. Nine of Wands, I'm maintaining boundaries from somebody who I thought was supposed to be for me with the Ace of Cups. This could have been a new love. Like you guys might have a new child coming with this person. Ace of Cups. This person violated me. They overstepped their boundaries with me. They took my money. For some of you guys, this was about a new love. Four of Swords. You guys are taking a rest from this person. From this situation, circumstances. Why? Because if you're pregnant, you got more battles coming up. Some of you guys really could be pregnant. This woman is sleeping and getting her break after a long battle of arguing and finding out stuff she didn't want to find out. Alright, so Four of Swords. Somebody's taking a break from something. They're getting some rest because they know there's another battle coming up with this this whatever this person is over here up in the clouds. Something could be going down on social media, whatever that's about. Like people could be looking at you guys on social media, or you could have found something out about this false person on social media, something like that. Up in the clouds. Nine of Swords reversed. Tell me more. What's this about? All right, this could have to do with somebody. It could be an institution. It could be a group of people. It could be a cult. It literally could be a pope or a priest, somebody who is untraditional, somebody who lies, somebody who uses their title and who they are to get people to do certain things or get things to go in their direction or have some sort of influence over people, right? So somebody could have had some influence. It could have been a bad priest, preacher, somebody from an organization. This person is crooked. Could have been a Taurus here who came and gave some false information or gave information to make things go in their favor to further their own agenda. All right, there could be a judge. This literally, like I said, this could be in court, right? Because this person has some legal issues. Please keep in mind that they could get a judge. There's a judge that shows up here too. The Queen of Swords is actually a judge also. When it's reversed here, she could be dishonest. She could be corrupt, whatever. But it also says she may be a judge with an opinion, right? Like, I don't like when people do that, or I feel strongly about this. I don't know if it's going to impact how they judge, but it impacts how they look at you. It doesn't mean that they won't throw the book at you about certain things. They might lighten up on something else and hit you hard, right where this sword tells them they can. As far as legal as legal as they can go is sticking it to you. That's what they're going to do, right? So, greatest extent, the law in some cases. Now, I'm going to let you off for stealing that little orange that you stole. You know, with that box of cereal, that's another cost, all right? Something with somebody's friends here. Three of Cups, somebody could have overindulged. It could have been a priest or a preacher who was overindulging in terms of drugs here. They're up in the air, overindulging with, I don't know, narcissism maybe, who knows. But they're very untraditional. whoever this High Pharaoh is, or cult leader, or whoever this person is, organization leader, false guru, whoever, some Tom, Dick, and Harry that just put a robe on with a cross, whoever this is, right? Three of Cups, this person was caught overindulging, right? Not only, because it says false person, right? And where's my little thingy? Because this is really annoying me. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I think I'm going to go with, I'll go with this color, whatever it is. Actually, I'm going to put a little, okay. No, that's too much. I can't. I can't. Yes, I'm back. Uh-oh. The little thing just, it's got this little thing at the tip of it where it makes a little noise. Yeah, so. I don't know if it's supposed, I don't know what this is. I think it's for bubbles or something. I have no idea. Anyway, Three of Cups. Somebody was overindulging. It shows me here that this High Pharaoh reversed here, this false preacher, pope, guru, or whoever this is, right? Like I said, some Tom, Dick, and Harry, anybody could put a sign up, right? Yeah, clearly. And they can get a tax break too. I mean, literally anybody. But this is the thing. Three of Cups, this person overindulged. This person not only overindulged in the partying, the drinking, and carrying on, or whatever else was going on, they also, with this Four of Pentacles, they're greedy, right? So they're overindulging and they're doing a little weird stuff to skim money off the top. This is bringing these folks some legal issues. That's why they're going to court here. It shows it clear as day. That's why these people are going to court. Give me more, please. Let me see what I put this over here. What's up with this Three of Cups reverse? This overindulging. This false person, Four of Pentacles. So we have a false person who's embezzling or laundering money, as well as overindulging. For some of you guys, this money, this Four of Pentacles embezzled money, the reason why there's some relationship had with this organization head or this cult leader, organization head, priest, preacher, guru, who's false, or they don't do things traditionally. There's some sort of a spiritual advisor. They could be a dark one, right? Obviously, they have their own agenda. They wanted to offer somebody something. I'll put that back. But Three of Cups here. There could be some relationship here because of this embezzlement. I need you to embezzle some money through this here organization you got going. Whatever kind of organization it is, right? There's some friendship, some fellowship here. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles and illegal matters. What do I need to know, please? All right, because somebody was juggling, somebody could have been trying to make some decisions about money, or they were multitasking, or somebody did this because they didn't have any money. They did it because they were juggling money. They did it because they wanted things to be easier for them. Somebody presented this to them as an option. So I feel like maybe that's why they went in and took it or did it or something like that. They had a lot of options, but they chose this one. The Ace of Pentacles. This Two of Pentacles was supposed to give them the Ace of Pentacles, whatever this is. This embezzlement where they were struggling. Once they took care of this, they were supposed to get this Ace of Pentacles, right? They could have been working with the Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius with this Nine of Wands reversed here. This person who overstepped their boundaries, but you guys are probably staying away from. Whatever happened here, these people overstepped their boundaries, and Ace of Pentacles does not come to them, or that's what's up for grabs here with this legal issue. Give me Two of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. What in this legal issue reverse? It looks like there's some judgment that goes against somebody. Before the camera came on, the judgment card did come out. I thought it came out. Yeah, it must have fell out because I remember it specifically. What's going on here? Tell me, what else do I need to know? Tell me about the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. What happened here? Or what do I need to know about this? They were supposed to get some sort of material gain, be able to take vacations, have an easier life, take the kids away, warmer climate, travel. Money to travel. Really free of worry, but also the sun is about some sort of shelter. But the flip side to the sun, as we all know, it reveals things that we don't want to be revealed. Just like the moon makes us deal with things we don't want to deal with, right? Because things are going to come out. Tell me about this Knight of Wands here and this Ace of Cups. I see that you guys are now staying away from, well, somebody You were trying to stay away from this person, but this person may have done some weird stuff. I think you guys are resting now from this person, though. All right. Now, we also have here the Eight of Wands. You slowed down your communication to this person. I know you did, but this person, it seems like they're a little bit like, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to overstep my boundaries. I'm going to continue to, I don't know, profess my love, no matter how weird or warped it is. No matter if they're in the legal system or not. Follow your intuition about this person. This person is off. Whoever this is. This Aries, Leo, Sag. For some of you guys, this could be a Sagittarius who's off. They ain't got it all. They're going to slow communication with you. Or you're slowing down communication with them because they keep coming at you and you're slowing it down. So I feel like they're going to keep communicating with you. Be on your guards, though. Give me more. Tell me about the Four of Swords and the Ace of Cups, please. Six of Swords. Somebody feels like they can't move on from a situation. Somebody feels like they're stuck. They feel like they're stuck. They feel like they can't move on. Whoever this is, it could be an Aquarius energy that comes up. You could be an Aquarius. You feel like you can't move on from this, right? Some of you guys are slowing down the message sending. Writing messages, deleting them, not sending, whatever. Give me more, clarify. Six of Swords. What can't they move on from? They can't move on, but they're trying. I feel like somebody's trying to not be as imbalanced, if you will. Like they're trying to really control themselves in terms of sending these messages. There's some kind of news coming in about something, guys. I don't know. More. There's some changes that are happening here. For some of you guys, you could have had some sort of decision that needed to be made. Maybe you were waiting for the results of something. But now it's like you absolutely have to make a decision. So you were waiting for the results before you made a decision about something. And now the time has come. You absolutely have to make a decision about something. For some of you, you have to make a decision about an Aries energy. Whatever this is about, Two of Wands, a decision that needs to be made. I'm waiting for the results before I make a decision. Now it's time. Whether you have the results or not, it's time for you to do something. And it looks like it's time for you to move because you guys were stuck. Give me one more, please. Okay, Knight of Cups. Ooh. For some of you guys, the time has come for you to make a decision about a person. For some of you, you opt not to move forward. Not with them, whatever that's about. I opt not to move forward. Ooh, okay. With this Knight of Cups. This one, yeah, I don't need the other ones over there. This is good. I like this. All right, give me, who is this about? Or tell me what I need to know. Point out who this could be about. Who's this? Okay, I'm not taking it. Who's this false person? I'd like to know. I tried to pull a little bit. The ones with the cards. I feel like this is not all of them though. But who's this false person? What do we need to know about this false person? Somebody's name starts with an L. They're a false person. This person could be a liar. This false person, their name could start with an L more. Their name could start with a T or have a T in it. LT. I don't know. It doesn't have to connect. Anything else about this person? Is there a sign for this or a particular sign for this person? Hold on, you all. Is there, okay, K, TLK. There's a TLK here who could be a false person. A T, a L, and a K. Ciao. Somebody could be a Taurus who's a false person. Okay. TLK. Taurus. Intuitive Kev. He says that you're ignoring your intuition about somebody. Who are you? Or give me some initials or a sign. Who do you need to pay more attention to? Because this card suggests that you are not paying attention. Somebody's name starts with an M. You need to pay more attention to this person. Give me some more, please. What else about this person for Intuitive Kev? J. MJ. Child. You need to pay M or J more attention. Okay? Because something ain't right with them. You're ignoring something about these people. Who's this High Ferrant? Is this a Taurus? Oh, Taurus did come up under false person confirmation. Some guru. This High Ferrant could be a Gemini. This Gemini could be a false preacher. A false priest, a preacher. They're false. All right, give me more. It's coming out reversed here. Give me more about whoever this this High Ferrant reverse could be. Who else could this person be? What is this about? What is this about? Somebody's name could start with a G, right? There could be a High Ferrant whose name starts with a G. Give me more. What else do we need to know about this High Ferrant? We have Z. Somebody's name could have a Z in it and a Y. So I'm going to leave this part there. Is there anything else? Somebody can't move on from something. They had to make a decision and they opt not to move forward. This could be you. You're like, I'm not moving forward in this situation. The Three of Swords. Tell me, who's this third party? If this is a third party, what is this? What is this interruption? It could be a Cancer who interrupted this. The third party could be a Cancer for you. Maybe a Cancer got up in your mix or something like that. They could have an X in their name. A Cancer who's an X's signet lord. Ciao. There's a Cancer and there's an X that is significant. Now either this Cancer has a broken heart or this Cancer broke your heart. Ciao. Give me more. There's something with a Scorpio. Maybe a Cancer broke a Scorpio's heart. Something significant. Ooh. What else do we need to know? Is there anything else here? Who's having legal issues? Who got legal issues? A Taurus. This Taurus is, you are done, Taurus. You got a lot of legal issues here. Or something significant. Maybe you're the one in court. You're probably the one in court who, the one who wasn't the upstanding citizen. Give me more, please. N. Your name could start with an N or have an N in it. Is there anything else? No. Really nothing else worth. Somebody could be dealing with a Leo. Somebody's name could start with a W. Who's this Empress? Or what's significant about this? They could, it doesn't have to be their name, guys. They could be associated, affiliated. This could be somebody close to their heart that you or I don't even know about. Cancer. Ciao. This Empress, you could be the Cancer energy. You could be the Cancer who this Taurus did wrong or whatever happened here where something is ending up in court. There could be the letter U that is significant. A Cancer, the letter U. And the letter H. So UH. UH Cancer. I'm going to 27 minutes, huh? I'm going to leave it. I do want to pull one card here because I want to see how well this meshes. I was going to pull tarot, but you don't need to. Not with these. I love them. Give me one card to polish off this read. What can I leave the collective with, or what do they need? There's something significant about a Pisces that just showed up. It's upright. You could be Pisces where this stuff happened to, whatever. Give me, polish off this read for the collective. What do they need to know out of this deck? You need to fill your own cup. Some of you guys have been ignoring yourselves. There's a need for you to fill your own cup. Give me more. Give me more. Oh. Release a ritual. So you guys need to do some releasing here. You need to get rid of these people that don't serve you. People that put you in bad energy. Make sure it's justified. People that you've tried to analyze and understand. Gave them chance after chance. You need to start releasing these folks and fill your own cup. Whatever attention you were giving them, give it to yourself. However you get rid of them. Some of y'all just, some people go outside and, you know, they put the pictures and names inside something and burn it up. Or you could just stop, don't answer the phone. I mean, you ain't got to burn nothing. It's free. Almost at the finish line, and that's when the struggles, and it came up in this other text too. You're almost at the finish line, and when you're at the finish line, things get very strange. Things get very hard. Things feel like they're impossible when there's actually a miracle on the way. Look for miracles. It's going to be, I mean, it's destined, but it feels like it's a miracle that you got through it, right? Well, the heartache that you guys went through, right? They didn't want you to explore your world. Your world went unexplored because of whatever these people were doing. But divine timing. Yep. Divine timing. And the great crumble. The great crumble is what these people are not aware of. It is falling for these people. They're in court for embezzlement and all types of stuff. But the great crumble, this is what they were trying to avoid. But it's coming. You can't do nothing about it. Give me one last card out of here. Polish off this read, please. What do we need to know? Or what do we need to watch out for? Please, because I probably got 1 minute. Give me one card to polish off this read. There's a Knight of Wands energy out there. Be wary of this person. Be wary of the spirit of lust. Right? Somebody who can come in and they can create with you because you're in a creative state, Empress. This person can create with you, but romantically they're not good for you. They're a lust bucket. I love you. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.